this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. It's just me again today, and that is because I will be continuing and hopefully finishing building the escape room, and the helpers can't be here because they're the ones that are going to have to do the escape room, so if they help build it, then they'd know the solutions to all the puzzles, and that wouldn't be very much fun, would it? So that's the reason I'm by myself. It also means I definitely have no competition for my cake. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. And some people say cakes like that are for sharing. Ridiculous. That's a portion for one cat for breakfast, that cake is. Right, pardon me, you can stand up, you can join me. I'll drop you off at the doghouse. Of course, before I go over to the escape room, I'm going to add someone to my love garden. If you don't know what my love garden is, basically I put someone's name down in a sign and I say thank you to them for some reason. And if you want to be added, the only rule, apart from the obvious, is you're not allowed to ask to be added. If you ask, then you are disqualified from the runnings of being entered. And the reason that's the rule is because that didn't used to be a rule, and that was all anyone ever said to me. Everywhere I went, I'd go to the shop and I'd be going to buy something. They'd be like, "Can I be added to a love garden?" I'm like, "No." Like everywhere I went. But the person I am adding today is called the Star, and this is exciting actually because I've added hundreds of people to my love garden, and it's always exciting when I'm adding something for like doing something completely unique, and that's what I'm doing today with the Star. So they drew this, and it's a Stampy Cat themed milkshake. And you can see like there's like little cake balls like at the bottom. The straw is in Stampy style colours. Obviously you got my face on the top, and then it's inside of Stampy's hot buns. Yeah, just the thought that's gone into it and how well it's been put together. I love it. Like even how good the shadow is. The Star knows what they were doing, and I think you are a star, the Star. So yeah, thank you so much for doing that, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go get Barnaby to his home away from home over in the doghouse. We will choose which dog is going to join us, and then if you remember in the last episode we got the entirety of the section that is like my bedroom done. Well, not like my bedroom now, like how my bedroom used to be, but the two, like, it's basically one big escape room split into like two different bits. And Flippy, you can join us today. So it's basically kind of just split off into two separate rooms, but you will have to go back and forth to solve some other things. So today I'm going to be doing the other room, and I won't leave it as a secret because you can probably see it. Actually, secret might be a bit of a clue if you didn't know. Because you can see it in the thumbnail probably anyway, but I'm going to be doing my secret base. That is the plan. So it's going to be like a little mini version of my secret base. Obviously, I did like my bedroom pretty much like block perfect for how it used to be, because my bedroom didn't used to be very big. So I was able to fit it in exactly. The secret base, obviously, I can't do the full size of it in here. Like if I wanted this to be like a bigger thing, I'd probably do like another room in there. Like maybe like the old inspiration room would be cool, wouldn't it? That would work quite well. And then the secret base should go, Oh no! Oh, I've stolen a book, but I don't know where from. Oh, here. I went to open the door and I took one of the books out. I didn't really think about that as an option. But yeah, then I'd do the secret base underneath. But I don't want this to be too big because I want all of my helpers to have a go doing it in one video, and I don't want it to take absolutely forever. So you might have seen the black wall around the outside in the last episode, which I guess would have been like your big clue for what is going to be in here. So the secret base has grey wall. Is this dark grey or is it just called grey? Right, yeah, just grey wall. And then it also has some smooth stone stripes down the middle. So these aren't going to affect the game at all. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I've got another stack. Okay, I just panic. There's so many things that I've needed like to build this, like so many just like items and unique things that are crucial for this build. And I'm just so scared that I'm going to like forget something. Like the only thing I think I forgot so far was in the last episode, the terracotta that goes in that item frame, which I've now added in. So it wasn't a big deal. So yeah, this is how the floor is going to be. I'm going to hold off doing the wall and the ceilings. It might just be easier while building it just to not have that all filled in. So there'll be a tunnel leading from one room to the other. So you've opened you've done all the puzzles, and then we'll do this just with, why can't I place this? What is oh, I can place it. Okay. So yeah, this is going to have a tunnel leading down here like this. And then I'll do this as white wall as well, just so it looks like it is coming straight from my bedroom like that. And then, yeah, the bit here is just to hide all of the redstone. See, I swear I should be able to place it from that far away, right? And actually, this shouldn't be snow. This should be the beginning of the black wall, which will go here. So I'm fitting it all in. So we're not going to need any more redstone on this side. And I realized that was not black wall. That was concrete. Oh, do I have black wall? I might have some black wall in here. I do. There we go. Once again, panicking. I didn't have what I need, but I do. So let's put that snow back in there and then go and fill in this black wall here like this. So yeah, there's going to be nothing basically on this side of the room. There's basically just two main simple puzzles that there's going to be on this side. So first thing is going to be here. And the idea is I've done a machine that you can insert the knowledge of books into a fish. Hold for applause. Hold for sharp intakes of breath. Yeah, I don't know why. That's where my brain went. I was like, I want to build a weird gadget, and that's the idea I came up with. But it works with the materials that we have, because obviously we got the new chiseled bookshelves, and these are quite cool because you can use hoppers to get books into them. So if I put this chiseled bookshelf there, and then I will put some glass on the front of it so you can't put books in directly. And then if I make a hopper, which I can do with my crafting table on the other side. So I need to make a chest and then just iron, right, to make a hopper. Something I should know. And I'm going to need a couple of these. So let's make two of these straight out the bat. So yeah, if I do a hopper on top of that, then basically if you throw a book into the hopper, then it will go and put the book straight into it. So do I have any books on me? I do not, but do I have any books inside of here? I do. Look how I'm doing so good. Look how good I am. God, you know what? It took me like 11 years, but I finally know how to do this. So yeah, that's put the book inside of there. So let's just leave one book in there for now. We will come back to that later. So the idea is that the books you're putting into this machine is going to be transmitted into a fish. So we'll do like a tube here, as if this is where the information is being channeled. So it will come out here, it'll go there, and it will go along here like this, and then it will drop down here where we'll have a dropper pointing downwards, which might be all. I might have to like go into the floor in order to do it so it's pointing downwards. So let's break this away and then look up. Then I think I might have to like dig my way out. Right, I think it's facing the right way. I can't really tell right now because it's so dark. Let's get my shears out so I can dig my way out here a little bit easier. So is that facing downwards? It's got to be, right? I'm just going to go out on a limb and say yes, it is, because I can't really see. And then, where'd all my grey wool go? Did I throw it inside of here? Oh no, here it is. Let's go fill this in. Actually, I don't need to fill this in. I can dig this out even more, actually, because there's going to be like a little, I guess, collection chamber. Like, I kind of just went and looked at my secret base, and I looked at like the style that I had done like a lot of my contraptions in, and I've basically just tried to like match that. So there's a lot of wool, a lot of concrete, and then quite a lot of quartz as well, because quartz kind of just looks like a much more like modern material compared to like a lot of the other stuff that they have in Minecraft. So it kind of makes sense. That's why I would decide to build out of that. So let's make these quartz let's do some stairs to make a little slope down. So what will basically happen in the escape room is you'll put the books in, and then you'll press a button, and then a fish will fire out. But the fish won't come out unless you have put the books in. So I will explain how that will mechanically work in a moment. But I need to get this snow out of here because I keep trying to do quartz and then I do snow instead. Right, let's just break this away so we won't even get the snowballs. So yeah, this is like the little collection area, and then there'll be a button up on the top there. So let's do a stone button because that one's going to look a little bit more modern. And tell you what, let's do a little test. Let's just put a bit of bread in and do that. And yes, okay, it is dropping down where I wanted it to. So yeah, there's that bit there. So now we need to do the system that's going to count whether there's going to be enough books in there. And we'll do that in the same way we've done a lot of the other redstone down there. And that is by simply using a comparator. So we can have up to 6 books. Oh no, do I have the comparator? Is this No! This is the first thing that I forgot. I was doing so well. Oh dear, do I steal like one of these? Because look, this side we've got working already. So you know what? I might just steal this comparator for now. Let me just double check. No, see, these are repeaters. And then I can go get another one at another point in the future. Oh, okay, I've ended my streak. So, right, this comparator will go down here. So, as I said, this can have up to 6. So, we can go like the distance of 6 with redstone. So, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, with 6 books in, it would be lit up to here. So, we'll do this to a redstone torch. So, it will go up. And then I put a bit of redstone dust on the top of it. Or you know what? It's much easier building this now because I've not done that back wall. I don't feel like I'm like squeezed into like a little cubby hole trying to build my redstone. I got all the space to like look and see and work all this stuff out. So yeah, there needs to be redstone dust on the top there. And then I do another torch there, which will now be switched off. And then this redstone will go along under this torch. So I guess I can just do it from there. Then this will go to here. Yeah, it's already in line. So now we're going to do another hopper. This is why we made 2 earlier, which is going to be putting the items into there. And then another dropper, which I have made already, which will be facing... Let me go grab it. It will be facing, so it will be pushing it into this hopper there. And then I just need to like block it off a little bit either side just to make sure it's not going to spill over and go anywhere else. So in theory, what this is going to do is make it so if there was 6 books in there, it would fire. Well, let's once again do it with some bread. Let's put in a couple bits of bread there. So if there was 6 books inside of here, it should set it off. So tell you what, let's do a little cheeky test then, shall we? So let's go grab some books. So we will make sure that there's nothing in the dropper yet, and there is not. So if there's 1 in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I heard a sound. That's a good sign. Now if I press the button, and the bread drops down. It is working. Okay, so this is very, very simple redstone. Let me just go back and have a little look at it in case you do want to copy it and you don't really want to work out like how it actually works. You just want to copy exactly what it is. But I think it's quite simple. So let's leave that there for now. Let's not worry about filling in the wall. Then let's do the other thing. So obviously, imagine that's just given me a fish rather than a piece of bread. Why would I ever need a fish? Basically, you need to smoke the fish. Oh, actually, I need to put the sign on it. So I came... oh, God. God, you're going to think I'm losing it. I came up with a name for this machine, okay? And it's called Genie Fish. Okay? Can you work out why it's called Genie Fish? It's basically meant to be like genie-ish, or no, genius, like, oh, I'm a genius. Quite ironic what I'm saying, considering what I'm doing right now. So instead of genius, it's saying genie fish because you're making the fish really smart. So right, let me write this down on a sign. If I write it out, maybe it'll make more sense. So like, imagine I'm writing like genius. So genie, but then it's going to be fish. Does that make sense? And then it will say, put your knowledge into a fish. Just some nice, easy instructions for how to work the genie fish machine. Maybe I should build this in my proper secret base. It's an amazing machine. It's better than my time machine, my teleporter, my weather control machine. Forget about that stuff. We can make really smart fish, which we will then sadly cook in a smoker immediately. I don't know why that's what we're going to end up doing with them, but that is what we're going to do. So the idea is we needed to get something that could be cooked in a smoker because you're not going to be allowed to bring in any materials and there won't be anything else in here. So what we'll do is we'll have it so you have to put into the smoker the fish, and then when the smoker begins gets lit up and the fish begins getting cooked, it will then fire out a item that you need, which will be a piece of cobblestone, and I'll explain why cobblestone will be an important thing later on. But first, yeah, let's link all of this up. So it's going to be done in a very simple way once again. So if you do some redstone coming out of the back of this here, and then, God, I get so stressed with having a messy inventory. I like keeping it tidy, but I also like try and like make sure I'm building quite quick in the videos. So I lapse on my tidiness. So this will go along to here, and then we'll do a redstone torch up here. And then we can just do a trail of redstone along the top here to where the dropper will be. So it's just doing a nice little loop to get it back round to where it needs to be. So then the dropper will be here. I might just put a block behind it so I can place it facing the right way. And so it's going to fire it out. But obviously, if it was as it is there, someone wouldn't even need to do this. They could just go, oh yeah, get it here, easy, cobblestone, no problem. So I want to make sure that isn't a possibility. So I'm going to put here a sign We have nothing on it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't need anything on it because it will be invisible, because we will soon be covering up with a painting, kind of similar to how I have my secret painting in my main bedroom and the other room of here. This will just be kind of working like this. So if I go and, well, I've got to make a painting first, right? Right, let's go back to the other room. Look at me being good and reusing my crafting table again. So, right, let's make, I got enough planks. Let's just make a few sticks, and then I can make myself a single painting. Doesn't really matter what's going to be on it. Maybe like the kebab thing will make sense because it's above a smoker, I guess, would be the best thing. But, you know, I'm just going to take any small square thing. Oh, no! Oh, that's annoying. Can I grab that? Did I get it back? Oh, where'd it go? Is it down? Did it fall? Oh, it's up at the top here. So you got to make sure you place it on the actual sign. There we go. I just leave it as that one. That was fine. Then let's break away the rest of this. And then I think, mechanically, we are almost done. But there's going to be a few other little sneaky things. Because, obviously, I kind of brushed past the fact that you need to get these books. And I've realized I can't take them back out. Can I take them out from the back? I can't. So I might have to, when I reset this place, just have to break and replace some glass. But that's okay. It's only like one bit of sand. I didn't really mention where these books will be. So the ones of you with good memories will remember that here we had a bunch of books. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we need 6 books. And how will we do that? Well, in here we have some paper, but we also need some leather. So the idea is that inside of the smoker, we will hide a bit of leather that they're going to need to use in order to make the book, because it's just in like a rather sneaky, unexpected place. So when you're in this room, you'd have to get the leather, and then you'd have to go back to the other room, grab the paper, and you know what? I could even be extra sneaky and take one of these pieces of paper, and I could put it in this hopper, I bet, couldn't I? Because I don't think that would go into the book. Yeah, I wouldn't. So it's like a little like treasure hunt. They've got to go around and find all these items in order to make the 6th book they need in order to get that to work. And then, yeah, once they get the cook the thingy in here. Well, actually, we haven't tested this, actually. I've been very confident that this would work. So let's just grab this. So we'll put the fish in. We'll take out the leather, but you'll also notice, but we don't have anything to cook it. There were sticks, if you remember, inside that chest. So if we put in one of the sticks, that should start it going. And then there's our cobblestone. It is working. Oh, we got 2. You get a spare one. And then we take our cobblestone, and remember the sticks, we get another stick, we craft a lever, and then we use the lever to escape. I think, like, even though none of these puzzles are that difficult, I think someone working that out for the first time would find that really satisfying. I think that's a satisfying solution to a puzzle, because like it makes you loop around and it makes you revisit areas you've been before, and you have like, even though like it's not difficult, like it's not completely obvious either, and you do have to like do a little bit of thinking to work it out. I think my helpers are going to love this. And you know what, if you want to build a escape room of your own, like, do it. Like, I bet there'll be like a fun thing for your friends to do. Fun thing for friends to do, for friends and family. There was a lot of F's in that sentence. Right, so now I just need to block all of this off a little bit to make this look like a proper wall, and then I can do the ceiling. So the ceiling's going to be a little bit trickier than what we've had before, because obviously my secret base, the ceiling is glass and then it's just water above, and I did not want to fill this place with water because it wouldn't even look right. You'll just see through it and see like the actual roof on the top. I also want to put some torches down. Now we've got some walls in. It's been very, very dark, this area. Let's go and light this up a little bit. Oh, actually, I can't do the torch at the end because that's where this glass window is going to be here again. So yeah, the way we're going to do it is we are going to use glass, but then on top of the glass, we're just going to use this blue wall. So look, if I do this blue wall down, so would it be that height? Yes, it would be that height. So let's go break this one away. So yeah, it's going to be blue wall all the way along the top here, with then just glass like underneath that. And so that is kinda just give the effect that you're looking at water through the top. It's not perfect, it's not exact, but like you got to remember, we're not like we're not trying to make it look real. We're trying to make this look like kind of an escape room that you could get in the real life. And, you know, a lot of them have really good sets and really well-designed things, but they're not going to have like a giant tank of like real water above your head. Like, I mean, for starters, that probably would go against health and safety. So it's just not going to happen. So I think kind of having this sort of like method where I kind of imagine it's all just like painted here, like I think that actually probably works a little bit better. So then it will just be the glass on the other side of this here going across the top. So I won't worry about filling this all in exactly now, because I think you probably get the idea, and I've seen kind of everything that really matters. Oh yeah, then these side bits I will do blue wall on there as well. Then the only other thing I need to do is I will need to fill in this back area. I got some more light grey wall here, so this is all going to be filled in here just to cover up all of the behind the scenes stuff. And then there needs to be a way for me to get in, so I was thinking of doing a tunnel that goes like in here. So maybe in like the middle of this place here, like here. Oh god, I haven't got any floor here either. Let's carry on this this floor to link up to there. So yeah, in the middle of this bit here, I thought we could have a doorway there. So like here's the behind the scenes area here. And just, you know what? Because this is behind the scenes, I actually don't need to cover this all up. This can all be left open to give give me more room. Then also, if there is anything that goes wrong with the redstone, I don't need to have this all blocked off, because this is all like the behind the scenes area anyway. Because there'll be like a wall, like maybe, I guess we could do it like maybe along, maybe along here. So there'll be a doorway there that will say like staff only for behind the scenes, and then this will be like the little waiting area that people go in before they go in. Not the biggest area, but we're a little bit tight for space here. So yeah, that's the plan for the whole thing. So I'll fill in I'll carry on getting rid of this wall, and I'll fill in the roof and stuff, but that's not that exciting. And so I'll just make sure that's all done for the next episode. And then in the next episode, we can see all of our helpers having a go trying to work out their puzzles. Leave in the comments down below, which helper do you think will be able to do this quickest? Who's the smartest helper that will be able to do this escape room faster? To be fair, it's not even about how fast you are. It's not about like whether you're a genie fish or not. It's like just some people's minds just like can solve certain puzzles easier than others. Like there's some puzzles that for some people will be really easy, but then for someone else will be really difficult. But then if they did a different puzzle, it would switch around and be easy for someone and not for the others. So yeah, I am curious to see who will be best at these particular devious puzzles I've come up with. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. New one will be up very, very soon, where we can see the fruits of our labor and watch the helpers play through this. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.